aren't you trying to lose weight? Shouldn't you be drinking water instead? Like, yes, fuck you, Janet, I should be drinking some water. Okay. Morning, everyone, or afternoon, actually, because it's past 12 o'clock. I'm going to make some lunch. Thought you might want to make it with me. Now, I get asked all the time about what I eat for lunch and dinner, stuff like that, to help me lose weight when I am actively losing. Obviously, I am all chubby again at the moment because I've been binging for the last 2 months, so I haven't been sticking to any of my diet at all. But I am now back to it. When I am stuck in my routine, like when I am eating well and losing weight, I really don't like change at all. I've never liked change. I don't like anything to do with change. So I typically do eat the same things every single day. So you probably have seen this before. But I have already had my protein shake this morning, and I'm about to have my chicken wrap. I am going to cook both of these just because I don't like the little end parts. So I end up chopping those off. I only like the middle part of the chicken. I don't think I'm describing that very well, but I don't know, the end parts cook a bit different and they've got a different texture when they're cooked, so I don't like them. So I'm cooking both of these so I can take the middle part from each of them, okay? Just let me do me, okay? First things first, we want to season these. Although I do end up covering it in barbecue sauce anyway, I just feel like the seasoning makes a difference, all right? Try and like go back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So we've got a little plate and we're going to pop our chicken on the plate, which is fucking gross. I hate the feel of fucking raw chicken. Right, I wash my hands because I don't like the feel of that chicken shit all over my hands, okay? Now we're going to use a knife and cut these chicken breasts in half. I don't know if this is like really the best knife to use. Okay, we're just kind of winging it here. Like, just cut it however you fucking like. Just try and get it in half so you can flatten it out a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just so it's not quite as thick and it cooks a little bit easier. We've got some piri-piri salt to season with. This is not what I would normally use, but I cannot find my normal seasoning. I normally use the actual chicken seasoning. I think that is literally what it's called, chicken seasoning. I don't know, but we're going for this one today because it is all I can find. So yeah, like I said, if you've been following me for a while, you will already know this recipe. It is what I kind of live on most of the time. If you haven't followed me for very long, well then hello, thank you for being here. But this is my chicken wrap and I eat this most days. So yeah, you may be thinking, do I not get bored of eating the same foods every single day? And the answer is no. Because I don't want to waste my time cooking food and then not liking it. I feel like that's all smothered in there. Need to wash my hands again. But yeah, I don't want to waste my time cooking food and then I don't like it because I'm very funny with textures and tastes and different foods touching each other. I don't know why, I've just always been a bit weird like that. But my chicken wrap, I can have all the different ingredients touching each other and they taste really good. So it is just one thing that works well for me, okay? And it tastes fucking amazing. So I'm going to show you how I make it. We've got my chicken. It is not very seasoned, I will be honest. I don't know if I like this stuff. So I may have just fucked up my lunch. So I've only lightly seasoned it today because normally I put a fuckload of the other seasoning on because I love the flavour of it. But I don't know where I put it. Maybe I just ran out and just didn't get any more. I don't know. So we're going for the piri-piri salt today. And it says it's a medium little spicy pepper thing. Okay, I don't like hot food. So we're going to see how this turns out. So now we've got our seasoned chicken breast. We're going to chuck it in the air fryer. Obviously, this looks like a lot of chicken. Like I said, I don't eat the end parts. So yeah, I won't actually be eating this much chicken. So we're going to just flop that in your air fryer, just like that. I do pull my air fryer out a little bit as well because I don't like it cooking right up against the wall for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think it makes any sort of difference, but in my head it does. Okay, so we turn that on and we're going to do 180 degrees for 20 minutes. And when that's done, I'll come back and show you the rest. So while that is cooking, I'm going to get my wrap prepared. And I use these protein wraps from Aldi. I've always been using these and I fucking love them. They come in a pack of 6 and I think they cost about £1. Okay, so these are super cheap, but they do have 9.8 grams of protein per wrap. So when you pair that with the chicken breast as well, it normally works out around 50 grams of protein in my lunch. So for me, that is almost half of my daily protein goal. And I feel like getting all that in one meal, it does definitely help. And I can promise you right now, these wraps do not taste any different to normal wraps. So I've got my wrap ready. My chicken is still cooking in the air fryer. I'm just going to give that a little shake every couple of minutes just to make sure it's cooking nicely. So I've got my wrap and I've got some lettuce. I fucking love lettuce in a chicken wrap. I don't know why. Again, I'm really funny with the lettuce. I'll show you which parts I eat, which parts I don't eat. I don't know why my brain works so funny when it comes to food, but it just does. So I'm going to show you which parts of this I eat and what I have in my chicken wrap. Now, I'll be honest, normally I do just buy the bags of lettuce, just because it's so much easier. I fucking hate cutting lettuce. Because, yeah, like, do we eat this top one? I don't think so. I've always got taught that you take that off, and maybe that little part as well. Don't know why. There's nothing wrong with that one, but taken that off anyway. Then we're going to chop this. And there's a lot of the white stuff in here, which sounds really stupid, but I don't like the white lettuce. I only like the green lettuce. Okay, before anyone says, oh, it's the exact same thing. No, it's fucking not. They taste different. They feel different. Okay, it's just a whole different thing, all right? So I don't really I like my lettuce to be like a little bit shredded like this. There we go, I've chopped up my lettuce. Obviously, I'm not going to use all of this. I will end up putting all the rest of this into a tub with a little bit of water in my fridge. That keeps it nice and fresh for a few days. But now I can find the bits of lettuce that I like. The green parts of the lettuce that aren't like too hard, I like that. These bits, this white bit here, don't like that. No one fucking likes that part. Why is it even a part of it? Okay, so those bits don't get used. I only like the little green parts. That's a little white one there. Does anyone else have this sort of preference when it comes to the lettuce as well? Is it just me? Am I just strange? I know, obviously, I am a bit weird when it comes to food. I do feel like I'm not the only one that doesn't like the little white parts of the lettuce. I feel like that's a kind of normal thing. So yeah, I kind of just go through and get the bits that look nice to me. Look at that. All the most perfect lettuce. Look how fucking green that looks. Now we're just going to grate a fuckload of cheese onto here because, well, no chicken wrap is complete without its cheese, is it? So, do like a good old bit of cheese. Look at that. Oh, maybe that was a bit too much, but do you know what? It'll melt under the chicken anyway. We can just tidy this up, make sure it's all in a bit of a line. That was way too much cheese, to be honest. I got a bit carried away talking to you guys. No, but it'll be fine. Have a little bit of a cheesy lunch today. There we go, that looks fucking perfect. And we've got the mayonnaise, which of course I've gone for the lighter than light mayonnaise. I cannot actually taste the difference between any of the mayonnaises. So I go for this one because it makes me feel a little bit healthier. I'm not going to put this on just yet though, because I like to put this on after my chicken, because it really does just make a difference where you place each ingredient. I know it doesn't seem like it would, but it really does. And it tastes better when that's on top. I'm going to pour myself a little glass of Pepsi Max, or a big glass. No, just don't fucking judge me, okay? I've got a thing for Pepsi Max, because I tell myself that there's no sugar in it and I can drink as much of it as I want. I fucking do, and I drink loads of this shit. I just don't know what it is. I just feel like every day I just need a little bit of fizziness in my life. And I already know that there's going to be people like, aren't you trying to lose weight? Shouldn't you be drinking water instead? Like, yes, fuck you, Janet. I should be drinking some water, okay? But I'm not. I'm drinking Pepsi Max instead, okay? That's how I like it. Fuck you. So my chicken is nice and cooked, and it is cooked beautifully. 20 minutes in the air fryer. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to flop all of this chicken. I cut it up a little bit more while it was in the air fryer as well, just to make sure it cooked properly, just so I don't want no rubbery chicken. Okay, so, and like I said, it's these end parts that I don't like, because they just cook differently to the rest. Okay, but I'm still going to like barbecue them up and shit, so... Right, we'll put all of this into a pan. So now on a low heat, we have got the chicken in the pan and we are going to smother it. Fucking hell. That just was bursting out of there, wouldn't it? We're going to smother it in some barbecue sauce. I have this thing where I always tend to put too much on. So we're going to start with that, and if I need to add more, I can. Okay, and then we just chop all of these bad boys up. Okay, let them cook in that barbecue sauce and on the low heat for couple of minutes, just until they're all like fully marinated. Just see how nice and easy that cuts. Like, oh my gosh, it's cooked perfectly. And before anyone tries to comment and be like, oh, do you know how much fat is in all your condiments? Like, yeah, I don't care. Okay, I really just don't care. I eat healthy enough as it is. Well, I say that I have just spent 2 months binging and gaining like fucking 2 stone. But okay, but when I am on my little healthy eating journeys, yes, maybe I do use a little bit too much sauce, but I don't care. I get my protein in. I stay in my calorie deficit for the day. I do my intermittent fasting, and I lost 2 pounds this week. Okay, so fuck everyone. I'm happy. I don't know about you, but that chicken, look how fucking amazing that looks. I've chopped it all up into little like baby bits. Now I'll be completely honest. I have to go through this and choose which parts of the chicken I like to eat. Because there are some parts, like the end bits of the chicken, I know you can't tell which parts are which, but I can tell when I stab them with my fork because they have a different texture. Okay, so I'm going to go through and find which bits of chicken I want for my wrap, and then I'll show you what it's all like when it's all finished. You just look at that fucking beauty. Now, there is a lot of chicken in here. Normally, I would only cook the one chicken breast, and my wrap is literally half the size because I cut off the edges. But I cooked 2 today, and I've got loads of chicken left as well. Might save that and put it in with the kids' dinner later. I'm not too sure. Yeah, now we just want to fuck on a whole load of mayonnaise because mayonnaise always goes well with chicken. And I know I use a fucking lot of it. Okay, look at how, oh my god, incredible that looks. I love my chicken wraps. You'd think I'd get bored of them, but nope, I will never ever get bored of my chicken wraps. Okay, but I'm not very good at wrapping. Okay, I'm not ever. Okay, right, this isn't going very well. Oh, actually, look at that fucking masterpiece. It's like a burrito and a half, doesn't it? Oh, fucking love it. Now, let me cut this bad boy and show you how incredible it looks on the inside. Are you ready for this? I bet you're not. Oh my gosh. My mouth is like watering just staring at this. Oh, baby, look at that. Honestly, that is the most incredible thing. I eat this every single day when I'm on my weight loss journey, and yeah, I managed to lose 100 pounds last time. So before anyone says, oh, it's not very healthy, I don't give a fuck. Still works if you're in a calorie deficit, okay? And I can eat this every single day. So that is my go-to recipe for my lunch. Also, before I absolutely demolish this, just want to let you know, I am thinking of starting a new Learn to Cook With Me series on all my platforms. Just because I can cook, but only very few foods because I don't like trying new foods. But I would like to start trying new foods and just to like learn some new cooking skills, really. So let me know if that is something you guys would be interested in, just where I can learn to cook. And if you like the recipes, you can follow along and you can learn to cook as well. I mean, I think it's just going to help everyone out. Anyway, I got my lunch. Have a good day.